Hello, and we're back with the second of our interviews today here at Uprising 7 in Leicester. And I am here with
Ash from Sugarhorse.
Ash from Sugarhorse. We know each other anyway because I met you a couple of times now.
Couple of times.
How's that new record coming along?
Yeah. It's almost there. We're in the middle of a release schedule at the moment. We're doing one of those like 8-9 month long ones that
Like
the
singles.
press love so much.
It's the way of the world now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you either do one that lasts for 8 decades or one that lasts for 3 seconds. That's the rule.
And there is no in between.
That's the rule. I didn't make the rule. That is the rule. But yeah, we've got album number 2, The Grand Scheme of Things, coming out at the beginning of October on Pelagic Records.
The Oceans label.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yes. Now, when I saw you in Manchester earlier on this year at the Cult Fest, were you playing lots of new stuff on at that show?
We didn't play any new stuff at that show.
Oh.
No. We played. I can't remember the set list now. We definitely closed with the big long song that we released last year, but no album stuff on that.
So
one.
the album's still.
Yeah, well, we've released a couple singles from it so far. New Dead Elvis and The Shape of ASMR to Come.
Yes, I've heard that one now. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Well, we'll play both of those today.
Awesome.
So they are in the set. They're being worked in. It's actually quite nice because these songs are a lot shorter than the previous records. So when you're playing like a half-hour set that we are today, we don't just have to play 3 songs,
Fair play.
which is nice.
Yeah, I have to say, like the whole, I hate calling it post everything scene, you know, the sort of gigs that we find ourselves at, is in rude health at the moment. There's a few albums I'm really looking forward to this year, yours being one of them, and like Hidden Mother's record's going to be a biggie.
Guys, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Lowen's got some great stuff. Like all the bands that I saw like a year or so ago, now we're all really stood up to gone to the next level this year.
Sure. It's gonna be. I think when we look back at this year after it's finished, our album not included, obviously, but it's gonna look like a very good year for music. I think.
I think so.
You can already see from what's been released so far that there's some pretty unbelievable stuff.
Absolutely, and I've heard it discussed with a couple of musicians where they've said, well, it's the lockdown effect. This is stuff that was written during lockdown when people had a long time to think about it, that's coming to fruition now, and we're getting these amazing, expansive records.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of weird with us because we tend to write and record and release like super quickly. So the first album was actually probably something closer to a lockdown record than this one.
Right.
But yeah, this one's really cool. As I said, all the songs are shorter, more concise. It feels more like a pop record in a way.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because when I saw you in Manchester, one of the things that came across that really pleasingly to me was there was a kind of pop sensibility, especially vocally, on certain tracks that did take me sort of back to the 80s, but in all the best ways, like sort of post-punk kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I don't think anyone in the band would really describe themselves as like a metal guy, to be honest.
Sure.
Like we all listen to heavy bands of some description, but I wouldn't say they're our main thing. So, like, there's lots of like 80s goth rock and post-punk and even like synth pop and like weird old noise rock stuff, and there's loads of that type of stuff. We're all really big U2 fans.
Right. Yeah, and you can actually hear that in the guitars a little.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's great to have that broad palette to work with, though.
Yeah, it's like I love loads of music, just like screaming and horror in it, you know. But it's fun. Well, it's real hard work coming up with something that's like a big chorus. You know what I mean? That's difficult stuff. Trying to do that because so many people have already tried.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we're going to say have a good week. really looking forward to your set. Our photographers will be down there at the front taking.
Bring the earplugs. Tell them to bring the
Earplugs,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, well, I know what to expect. I will pass on the word. Okay, so have a great rest of the day.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much.